What's up, guys? It's B Wade. Took a little while for the NBA props to come out, but we got them. I did a bunch of research. It is 1:30 in the morning, and I stayed up just to give you guys these picks. I love 5 different props for Saturday NBA. You guys need to be putting these in. I'm splitting it up into a 2-man and a 3-man. You can do it however you want, but I'm going to walk you through all these picks. Just going to ask you guys, press the subscribe button, press the like button, help me out a little. I'm going to walk you through all this, and we are going to make some money on Saturday. We're going to start with Josh Hart over 12.5 points. He's hit this in 6 out of his last 7 games. He's hit it in 4 games in a row. He is cooking right now, and he's going up against an atrocious Utah defense. Overall, they're ranked 27th, giving up 119 points a game. You look at him against the shooting guard, they're giving up 34 points a game, and they are in the bottom 15% of the league. I love Josh Hart in this spot. He cooks against Utah. They don't play a ton since they're in different conferences, but I love Josh Hart in this spot. He's been playing really well lately. He's gone over this in 10 out of 15 games anyway, which is a 67% hit rate. You put in the fact that he's playing better lately, and he's going up against the Utah defense, and this play is really safe. Our second pick might not make sense when you look at it on the screen, right? All this red. Desmond Bane going up against Chicago. Chicago plays at one of the fastest paces in the NBA, and you look at the type of stats they give up because of that, right? Everything in the green. They give up the most points, the most rebounds, the most assists, and that remains constant when you come over to the shooting guard position. On top of that, Ja Morant is out. He got upgraded to doubtful. That means he's still not going to play Saturday, but he is going to come back sooner than later. Desmond Bane is going to be the primary scorer in the game here. Him and Jaren Jackson. So, guys, I am locking this one in at 32.5. I expect this to rise before tip-off, so make sure to lock this in. Those are my first 2 picks. I put them in on Vivid. You see it here on the screen. We are going to get 3x for this. Guys, Vivid is my favorite fantasy app right now because they're giving us just a ton of free picks. We got 5 free picks already throughout this week. We got Jason Tatum over half a point, Saquon Barkley over half a yard, Jamar Chase over half a yard. Guys, they make it so easy to be profitable. If you're not on Vivid Picks yet, you are missing out on free money. Like PrizePicks gives us Taco Tuesday, and they give us a couple discounted props, whereas Vivid Picks gives us a ton of discounted props and a free pick just about every day. Hop on there, take advantage of all these promos, and they're going to double your first deposit when you use code BWP. You can also just use the link down below in the description, but this is free money. You guys need to be... If you put in a lot of slips and you're not on Vivid Picks, you are leaving money on the table. I'm going to jump into the next 3 players. Alright, this is another one that might not look like it makes a lot of sense on the surface level, right? Scottie Pippen over 6.5 assists. He hasn't hit this in his last 6 games. But you consider, 1, Ja Morant's out. Scottie Pippen is going to be running the floor. And then you look at the game they played just earlier this year. He dropped 10 assists on them. The Bulls give up a ton of assists because they run at such a fast pace. There's just a lot out there. 30 assists per game. They give up the 3rd most assists to point guards to teams overall. Scottie Pippen is going to eat in this game. We need 7. We are getting an increased payout because of this as well. You can see it's plus 115. I'm locking this in. We're going to Anthony Simons over 23.5. Nope, we're fading that one. Under 23.5 PRA. So his minutes have been super inconsistent this year, and you can see they are starting to pull back on his minutes. At the beginning of this season, he was getting 32 to 40 minutes a game, and it was slowly starting to decrease. Now he's sitting at about 20 minutes a game. At that level, I do not expect him to go over 23.5 PRA. These 2 teams actually just matched up, and he only had 10. Right? They just played today. They're playing again back-to-back days. 8 points, 2 rebounds, no assists, not even close to the 24 he needs to hit this. The Houston defense is pretty solid. They're at the top of the league in points allowed, top of the league in assists allowed, and then right in the middle of the pack for rebounds. I do not expect him to hit this line, especially not with the type of minutes he's been playing. And then our last pick, we're going back to the well. We're taking Josh Hart. We already took him for points. Now we're rocking him for assists. As he is, I just can't understand this line, to be completely honest. It's at 5.5. He's hit this in 9 of his last 10 games. He's going up against, again, a Utah defense that's atrocious. They're giving up 7 assists a game to shooting guards. They give up 28 a game in general, at the bottom of the league. Josh Hart is cooking right now, and we are going to continue to ride that wave, so we're locking this one in. You see that on the screen right now, guys. We put this in on Underdog. Guys, Underdog it's great because, one, they have a ton of different stat categories, whereas a lot of apps might have 4 or 5 different stats you can take for each player. Underdog has 10 to 15. It makes it really easy to put in whatever lines, whatever props you want to. They also put them up sooner than anybody else, and they have payout boosts every day, anywhere from 20 to 75%, meaning that you're going to get the best payout on Underdog. So it's just another tool you should have on your arsenal. If you like putting these in a lot and you invest a lot of money in it, why not have the right tools? They're going to double your first deposit, which means free money, all the way up to $1,000. All you have to do is use code BWADE or use the link down below in the description. Guys, Underdog is, you should have every app that's legal in your state. They're all going to help you in different ways with different promos, with different edges, and you literally get free money when you sign up for them. So check it out. On top of that, if you put a lot of slips in, you guys need to be checking out Daily Grind. Daily Grind, what it does is it aggregates millions of data points, and it uses AI to tell you what the best picks are to take on each fantasy app. It tells you what they are on the other apps and why it's a good pick. You can go across anything from PrizePicks, Underdog, Better, Dabble, Flip, Rebet, Sleeper, Vivid Picks. It does it on all of them, every sport. You can go down, it color codes them to tell you if it's plus EV, if it's even money, if it's negative EV, guys. This tool is not expensive, and the ROI on it is 100% worth it. If you use code BWADE, they will take 25% off your sign-up fee. Guys, check it out, dgfantasy.com. This is a great tool. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Make sure to lock those picks in. Add those new apps to your arsenal, Vivid Picks, Underdog. Both the links are down below in the description. And if you appreciated the content, I'm going to ask that you press that like and subscribe button. Helps me out a ton. I really do appreciate it. It takes 2 seconds, but it helps me out with the algorithm. Throw a comment down below if you really want to show some love. Let me know if you're tailing, if you have any questions. But appreciate y'all. Let's make some money this weekend.